nation strength. We have already, Republic Day just went, and we know that a nation strength will talk about our great soldiers. Fine. Let's see what is the poem is talking about. I hope the screen is visible. There we can see this is about how these men have made the nation strength. Fine. This poem is divided into six stanzas. Fine, a little long poem. Okay, let's see. What makes a nation's pillar high and its foundation strong? What makes it mighty to defy the foes that round it throng? It is not gold, its kingdoms grand go down in a battle shook, its shafts are laid on sinking sand, not on abiding rock. Is it the sword? Ask the dead rust of empires passed away, the blood has turned their stones to rust, their glory to decay. And is it pride? Ah, that bright crown has seemed to nations sweet, but God has struck its lustre down in ashes at his feet. Not gold, but only men can make a people great and strong, men who for truth and honor's sake stand fast and suffer long. Brave men who work while others sleep, who dare while others fly, they build a nation's pillars deep and lift them to the sky. So if you have decided the poem with me, you have noticed that in the first stanzas, in the first four stanzas, the poet is asking you the questions that what is the nation's strength? How a nation is strengthful, is strong? Is it because of the gold present there? It is because of the swords, or is it because of the pride? Pride means the crowns, the kings who are standing very strongly. So it is asking question as well as giving the answers also that these are not the things that making a nation strength, that is building a nation's pillars. But who are building the pillars? Who are the pillars of a nation? The army man. The men who are standing while others are sleeping, who is protecting us. Right? This is what you are understanding by the poem, or any other thing is there? Yes, because of soldiers. Very good, Tavishi. Right? Let's go stanza by stanza and see what we are actually talking about. Fine. What makes a nation's pillar? Okay, what is the rhyming scheme before starting? Rhyming scheme? Anyone? Yes, Lakshya?
Ma'am, AB, AB.
AB is absolutely correct. If we see first and the third lines are giving the rhyming words. Fine. Okay. What makes a nation's pillar high and its foundation strong? So the opening of the poem is by asking the questions that how the nation is built. If you have seen the buildings also, you have to lay down the foundation, you have to give the support on which the buildings are made. Similarly, the poet is asking that what is this? What is making the nation pillars high? High means going on, reaching the sky, reaching the heights, and strong. What makes it mighty to defy and foes that round it throng? Means it is asking that how, if there is some challenge, if there are enemies that are surrounding us in the great numbers, if there is a war, then who is going to protect us? The first stanza is asking you the question. Okay? that what is making the pillars high, and now next onwards it is telling it is not the gold. If you have money, can you save yourself? No, right? We have seen when we have gold and we have still lost the battles. Its kingdom grand go down in battle shook. Right? When there is a battle, you lost a lot of money in the injuries. Dax, please keep yourself muted. You are late and then you are making noise. Right? What is the meaning of thought? Thought means thinking. That is throng. Throng means when the army is in a great numbers, when they gathered. If you have seen in Delhi on 26th, the farmers' protest has was in a large number. That was throng. Okay. Uh, Now what they are saying that this gold is there's no use when you lose a battle or when you are fighting a battle. That is all go in the stress. Its shafts are laid on sinking sand, not on the abiding rock. Now, what is saying that when if you have this gold also, this is all destroyed. It will not last long. Sinking sand means when something is being destroyed, if there is an earthquake, the buildings get uh, clumbered. They just just they just fell down. Sinking sand means something that is keep on going under and under and under, it is breaking. And rock is something that is solid, that will last for a long time. So this gold is not a rock, this is like a sinking sand that is being dropped and it will go down and down. Any doubt in the first two stanzas, anyone? Any doubt to anyone in the first two stanzas? You just have fine. Is it the sword? Now next it comes to the swords, means weapons. Are the weapons making our nation strong? As the dust, dead rust of empires pass by. So what is it saying that India or any country has seen a lot of fights, a lot of wars in early times, British rule, Mughals, Portuguese, many have come and made and have fought the wars. But these swords, what they do, they just make the blood. So these are passed away. If there is a blood, if you need someone to hold that sword. The sword is not playing any role. The blood has turned their stones to rust, their glory to decay. If you have also won with some sword, what happens when you die? The sword is rusted. You cannot use that sword, it is rusted. Rusted means some particles are on that sword and that cannot be used for another fight. So it is not gold, it is not swords. And is it pride? Oh, that bright crown has seen to nations sweets. Now they're asking, the poet is asking, is it the pride? Pride means, the attitude of the kings, that we have so much gold, we have this sword, we have that elephants. If you remember to the memory of a lion also, Uday Singh was very proud of his three sons and Chandravati, right? But what happened at the last? This pride, this crown is of no use, and they all died with him also in ashes at his feet. Matlab, this god has made somebody else to fight, and then your this pride, this crown is at his feet. It is destroyed within seconds, right? So gold is of no use, sword is of no use, and the pride is also of no use. Any doubt in the four stanzas? In the first stanzas, the poet has just asked you a question in the first, that what is nation's pride. Then in the next three, he told it is not gold, it is not the weapons, and it is also not the pride. Then what is it? Not gold, but only men can make a people great and strong. So only human beings that for honor, that are fighting for the nation, that are standing very strong, that are, you know, truthful to you, to the nation, to the country. They are faithful. And if you have seen, you know, soldiers at the China border, where in Sinchines, where they have been standing at minus 25 degree, or if you see them in, you know, Rajasthan, where it is too much hot, Navy, Air Force, so they have to sacrifice a lot so that we all can sleep. Brave men who work while others sleep. So it is telling who is making a nation strong. These are the soldiers, be it Navy, Army, or Air Force, who dare while others uh, fly. Means if something is happening bad, what we do? We sit in our home, right? But it is these men who are brave. There means who are brave. They who have this courage to fight. They go in front, while we are others. We just are sitting at home. They build a nation's pillar deep and lift them to the sky. When our foundation is strong, then only we can reach the sky. But it is not, see, brave men here, it is just referring to the people. I have not, anywhere I have not mentioned that only men. I said humans or people, Tavishi. That means women are included. This is an old time. See, when we refer, so when we are making a poem or a story in earlier times, we refer it as men. That means men and women both included. Nowadays, we if we are making stories and poems, we specify women. But it does not mean here that we are just talking about males. We are also talking about females. Fine, very good, Tavishi, very good observation though. Any doubt in the poem, anyone? Priyanshi, you're raising your hand. Any doubt? It's a very simple poem. Once you just recite it and go through it. Okay. Very easy one. Please mark. Sorry. Please mark words for word meanings. Throng, shafts. I want you to frame sentences of these words. And luster, abiding, defy. These five words for your word meanings. Fine. Word meanings, no. Word meanings is already given for your framing the sentence. Write the meanings and then frame the sentence. Yes, Lakshay, you was, I guess you have some doubt.
Ma'am, cleared out.
Okay.
Yes.
Please write the meaning as well. Meaning you do not have to find. Copy from the book. And then, okay. Since we have time, let's see. Answer these questions. Why does the speaker say that it is not gold that makes a nation strong? Why it is not the gold that is making the nations strong? Lakshay,
Ma'am, the speaker is saying this because a human's life is more precious than gold.
very good. Human life is more precious than gold. The gold is, you know, the gold can be destroyed. The gold will not serve the purpose. What will gold do? Fine. The gold is not making because gold life of the humans are more precious than gold. What does the speaker mean by the word sword? Why does it not strengthen nations either? What does the speaker mean by the word sword? Means weapons? I've just explained, right? Sword means you can write here, sword means power, and we have seen in the past also the emperors, the kings who have power has also lost their kingdoms. Fine, so the power is also not something that is making the nation great. You can say, what does the speaker mean by the word sword? Sword means here power, and with the power we have seen in the past also the power is not making the nation strong. What happens when the country is becoming proud? The god make this proud, their crowns into ashes at his feet, right? What happens? They show off. Yes, they show off, and the god is not liking the show off, and he makes them. He destroy them into ashes at his feet. This is what we have learned. And lastly, how does a nation become strong? By our soldiers or by the men who are the men make the nation great and strong, who suffer, who stand faithful for us. Right? Any doubt in this question answers? So you have to understand the poem and then you will be able to do it. Any doubt you can please ask Tavishi.
Ma'am, what is the answer of A part's third?
What happens when a country becomes proud?
Yes, ma'am.
That means the when the country becomes proud, the god, destroy them into ashes at his feet. The god does not like their this proudness, and he destroy them into ashes at his feet.
Okay, ma'am.
And we have discussed the rhyming scheme, that is ABAB. Any other doubt, anyone? Lakshya, do you have a doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone else? Any doubt? So you have to do the word meanings and question answers. 4 question answers. That's it. Fine. I'm writing the words in the group also in case if there is any confusion. Homework, Priyanshi, I told you these word meanings and question answers by tomorrow. It's a very simple poem. You just have to understand its details. What is it actually talking about? Right? Please write the meanings as the given in the book only. Complete. All right, everyone. Yes, on the group, I'm giving you the homework, bache. That's it. That's what I was typing. Fine. Let's meet on Monday now. And by tomorrow, please submit your work to me.
Okay, ma'am.
Doubt.
Yes, Siddharth.
Ma'am, tomorrow after 6 o'clock and before 6 o'clock.
Before 7 o'clock, you have to submit the work.
Okay, ma'am.
All right, everyone. No bache on my WhatsApp only. Mehak, I have already shown you the compliance yesterday. I have WhatsApp everyone. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Let's reconnect on Monday. If you
Bye,
have
ma'am.
doubt in any poem, please ask me on WhatsApp.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am.
everyone.